Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Andrew the Moo, and here we are with another episode of Wally. This is Truck Sweet Truck, and Wally now hops out of his house at the end of the day, and he starts to notice a little red light. Isn't he like a little bit like a cat? As Wally goes after the little light, and of course the game just follow the red dot to find out what it is. I don't think this level is timed, and dead Wally parts, that's still creepy to me, the fact that there are dead Wallies all over the place. And I am still going to go through here like I normally would. I'm going to try to destroy as many of the B&Ls as I can. And I'm still going to be looking around. Yeah, I know, follow the red dot. See, is there something around here that is worth looking for? I still want to see, is there something of interest in this level? Something that I need to, I need to see. And it looks as if right in here, this the same stuff as before. You leave me alone, game. I can do what I want because I'm a dinosaur. Ah! I hit the button again and I swapped over. So I'm noticing there's no sign of any thing at the moment. I didn't even look to see. I feel as if maybe, just maybe the game is trying to tell me something. I'm not too sure. And I find it funny that they just like got kind of lazy here. They're like, boss, what do we need to do as far as the level for Home Sweet Home? Where do we need to place the crates? The exact same place that you placed them the first time. They won't know the difference. Don't worry about it. So, I'm kind of bugged by that just a little bit because it almost, well, it doesn't almost, it absolutely seems lazy. But I'm not the one that made this game, so I can't really say a whole lot. Actually, I can say a whole lot because I'm the one playing the game. And if the designers are doing something that seems kind of lazy, I feel like I should say something about that. Kind of like, right now, I hope there's more to this level than just this. We got 28 down, and here are the last two. So this is kind of weirdness to me. Did I just... Okay, I know I hit the wrong button. It doesn't seem like there's anything of worth... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's gonna be like one of these. Alright, Wally, let's go ahead and follow this around. It's gonna be one of those levels. So, basically, you just follow the light around. Head towards the light! Because, honestly, there's... Really, seriously, it's going to lead around the same junction again. So, I don't think there's any things over this way. Oh, seriously? Come on, game! This is one of those levels right now where you're just like, this is seriously what they want me to do? Yeah, this is seriously what they want you to do. Over and over and over, and it automatically stays in front of you at this point. And is this the level? Is this it? Please don't. That was the level. So artifacts 1 of 1. I found the artifact that's in that area. But that's all that level is just breaking the crates, and then okay then. Game designers, THQ, that's marvelous level. 10 out of 10. Focus on the Wally head that's just there on the ground as I take a sip of water. And, Wally realizes that something big is about to happen as a gigantic transporter lands on the ground of Earth. They're wanting to check and see, of course, of what? Well, we'll find out shortly. But a certain creature is dropped down. It's another robot. Of course, if you played the not played the game. If you watch the movie, you know this is Eva, who's looking for her directive at the moment, which we're really not going to discuss a whole lot of at the moment. But needless to say, looking at her sleek design, Wally is awestruck by what he sees. He's like, "Whoa, she is hot." And so Wally begins the trek to follow Eva around. And he follows her out to the shipyard. It looks like that's where we're headed. So why don't we go ahead and keep going? This is the shipyard level. And so again, up to this point, it is blind. And I just realized I have not talked to you about my trip to Disneyland yet with Ren. It was her first time at Disneyland, as we noticed that Eva is scanning around looking for things. And Wally is toppled forward, and Eva's like, well, what is this? It's a cockroach. Oh, she thinks it's cute. That's different. Huh, of course, we recognize that from the movie, but she's still our cockroach. That dirty woman. So, follow the white probe and try to make contact. I think at this moment, I want to do some exploring. Because exploring at this moment seems to me like the right idea. You know, she's going around scanning things. That is all well and nice. I, on the other hand, have other things in mind. I'm leaving this stage. I don't want to deal with any of this anymore. Goodbye. Oh, can't leave. So, apparently I'm just trying to make contact with Eve. And I'm going to go ahead and break these. 50 boxes. There's going to be a lot of stuff to do here. Can I? Nope, it doesn't go through there. Let's see. If I were to look through this crack. Nope, I'm stuck by an invisible barrier there. Great job, THQ. Masterful gameplay, as always. I'm just going to walk around Eva right now and ignore her. Instead, I'm going to... Oh, you gotta be joking. Oh, I get it. Alright, so... Do I really want to go this way starting out? She's going that way, which means I want to look around this way for a bit because this is progress. And I don't really want to make a whole lot of progress right now. What I really want to do is... I want to look around and see if there's anything I can find by way of things that I need, and I don't see anything there. So we are going to make some progress forward. I don't want to miss out on any artifacts if I can at all help it. Go ahead, Wally, do your thing. Skate like you little... Yeah, am I going to make that? No, I'm not. So we got to try this again. Alright, let's hop up and try this jump one more time. Jumping in this game is a lot harder than you'd think it to be. You got to get right at the edge, and sometimes Wally doesn't do anything in the way that you would think he would, or in any way that defines good controls. So I'm going to scan the area because, to me, scanning the area is about the best thing you can do at this moment. Scan the area constantly. You know, break that. That destroys this down here. Honestly, before I go forward, I kind of want to drop down. Because there's a number of things in this area that I can break and destroy some of the boxes. And you never know when you might find an artifact. Normally those artifacts, though, you can tell where they are by the ground shining. Although I will say to an extent that... Nope, that's not it. Trying my best to find something. I don't know if I will. Knowing my luck, I'm going to miss every single thing that's out this way. Disneyland! I need to talk about Disneyland. Alright, so we went to the Animal Kingdom. And this was Ren's first time at Disneyland. He says like 9 minutes into the video. But I did remember to talk about Disneyland. I said I would. I am. So, you know, at least I'm living up to my word, kind of. He says as he drops down here and probably annoys every single person with his... Okay, I was about to say, like, am I going to get up? So, what we did is, we started out at the Animal Kingdom. And the first thing we did is we watched It's Tough Being a Bug, which discussed the need for us to really pay attention to the ecosystem and not to constantly be trying to destroy every single creature that walks upon the earth just because it gives us the heebie-jeebies. And of course, that would follow suit that I need to treat insects appropriately. Time out, time out, time out, time out. Can I do that? Can I? No. So I want to do like this and jump over that way. All right, and look around here some. I feel honestly like I'm missing something important right now. Like there's certain artifacts that I should have seen by now, but I've missed. And it makes me paranoid. But we watched that, and that to me is actually a favorite thing of mine to watch on when I go to the Animal Kingdom, because it's just, to me, it's funny watching that, and watching the animatronics. I'm a person who loves animatronics. So it's a mixture of 3D and animatronics, and it does a wonderful job of doing both for us. So that was nice, although she got extremely, I won't say extremely mad at me, but she got, no, Wally, no. I wanted that one box. And so Wally and Eva are kind of meeting for the first time, and she flies away. Oh, okay, so I have to head back that way, maybe? Did I just finish the stage? I bet I just finished the stage. No? Yes? Maybe? Saving data. Did I miss something? I guarantee you I missed some artifacts. And I'm going to have to go back through this level, aren't I? Because I can. Can I go back? I can't go back. Anyway, again, I like the use of animatronics in it, and that's always something that I enjoy watching is the animatronics. And of course, Hopper appears, and he looks exactly like, camera won't work with me, exactly like something amazing to behold when he first appears. But Rin got a little aggravated with me and the ride because of the fact that there's a certain time where hornets, or quote-unquote hornets, start stinging people. And I'm not going to exactly go into what that is. But my wife was absolutely annoyed by it. And by proxy, since I'm the one that suggested we go to it, she was aggravated with me. And some people would probably go, well, good, you deserved it, probably. And it's probably true. I likely did deserve it. Destroy that. But that was our first thing, and she wasn't a huge fan of it for that reason. Alright, there we go. But I would recommend that if you like A Bug's Life, I think you'll like It's Tough Being a Bug, and I would recommend watching it. The other thing that we did while we were there is we ate at the Rainforest Cafe for lunch. Very good, very good food. We shared a meal there. Although I would say that the Rainforest Cafe is decently expensive. What makes it nice is, again, because I'm a fan of animatronics and things of that nature, it worked out really well towards my advantage simply because of the fact that the whole room is like animatronic, filled with animatronics. So that to me is great stuff. Alright, so what's the security thing for this? Alright, so this is, alright, this is quite interesting. Well, that was the easiest one I think I've done out of all of them so far. But we ate there. We shared, I think it was shrimp, steak, and ribs. And the only thing I would have complained about is I'm not a huge fan of ribs that is just covered in sauce. And of course the ribs here were covered in sauce. But I mean, if that's the only complaint that I've really got towards the food, then, you know, eh. Ooh! 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 Yay! Yay, we found item! We'll probably close out with the item, and we'll talk more about Disneyland in the next episode. As he finds red paint! And the cockroach is covered in red paint. And so it drives a streak. So what is Wally going to do with the red paint? He takes and he starts working on something with what he's able to see. We hear the squirting. Oh, now isn't that cute, guys? Wally loves. He loves. Even you see the look on his face. He's like, oh. Oop. B&L data. Objective, reject bot, briefing. Okay, so that's basically it there. It's not going to tell me whether or not I'm missing any artifacts, which is kind of sad. I really, really wish it would. 70! We have 70. So I'm glad that we didn't miss any, because if we did, that would be bad. And I have to redo all this. But we're going to start episode 5 in just a moment. This has been Andrew the Moo, and we'll see you in the very